Things you need to learn about your man's sexual life. Mostly, you complain and condemn and sometimes murmuring out to criticize of your husband's sexual desire, when your husband almost always asks for lovemaking or sexual intimacy. When his longing, aspirations and craving for intimacy is very often. You're thinking his need for sexual intercourse and lovemaking is the same as his need for food, and you got nothing to do but wonder if sexual pleasure is the only thing he has in his mind. Men and women in this field of sexual discourse are interconnected but think differently. With these differences, disparities, and dissimilarities in mind, we often got into trouble that lead to marriage separation and broken family relationship. All you need to do is to know how men see and think about sexual pleasure and lovemaking, what is their views and understanding for you to connect with your man. Sexual intimacy is one thing husbands would ask for more. Almost all husbands want their wifeys to step up their sexual performance and provide extra effort during bedtime action. In your husband's situation, is just the same as the others. Ask him and you will be surprised as to how he would probably be like among the 92% of men who declares they want more lovemaking and sexual intimacy. Sexual intimacy of yesterday is only for yesterday, while you are still enjoying the fulfillment of yesterday's sexual encounter. Your love partner is already thinking and imagining of how he can ask another round of intimacy. Please take note that every man has a sexual drive greater, deeper, and powerful compared to most women. A man's sexual drive is one of his strongest drives in his body. And know that some factors that matter to a man is his sexual life. And the sexual urge is powerful than any other drive in his body. This is the reason why most men have nothing really matters for them whenever they want sexual pleasure. Mostly, men requires his wifey to be romantically and passionately involved in bed. No man would ever love to have a bedroom failure as a wife. No matter how religious they are, they want their wifey to be romantic, seductive, exciting, and attractive wife and a turn-on in bed. Man wants repetitive and unchanging sexual pleasure and enjoyment, in the same way as his wife demands habitual acts of kindness, love, and care. Just as you want him to be kind to you, man needs you to be available in bed at least 2 or 3 times a week. Crises arise when woman or wife requires the act of kindness before sexual intimacy provided, and man wants sexual fulfillment before an act of kindness. My advice for you wifey is to reverse the cycle. Give him sexual pleasure, and let's see if he won't show you more love and care. Fundamentally, most men experiences arousal, attraction and temptation 7 times a day. Let him fall into your hands, not into the hands of a mysterious woman coming from nowhere. Help him cope with and handle his sexuality to manage his drive and operate his sexual desire. Men are moved by what they see. So, let your husband or partner see and allow him to notice you changing clothes and be fascinated on what you wear and get interested to you, instead of his office assistant to replace your role as a wife or partner. And never allow those mysterious women to snatch your role as a wifey. Dress nicely and attractively in front of him. When you are solo at home or living together with husband or partners alone at home, wear your skimpy attires, sexy underwear. Let your husband be moved towards you, not with that mysterious woman who came from anywhere in the universe. Dress up in front of your husband. Make it, the more you look the more you see, affair. Dress down slowly to the extent that he will see and notice you. You are in your own home, so you own your husband. Man wants the wife to be actively and with high energy involved in sexual pleasure and intimacy. Almost 90% of men said they're sexually motivated and sexually aroused when their wifeys is involved in the bedroom. Man, collectively and consistently say they hate dry and drab, or uninteresting, boring, monotonous and unresponsive women in bed. Your man requires you to participate and get involved during foreplay and lovemaking. He wants you to move your body or turn around, turn or raise your laps, roll your buttocks, hold or caress him. Put your breast in his mouth, moan, talk, gibber, and express yourself. Show that you really enjoy making love with him. Your husband, make him feel like he is a real man for you. Men are more aroused and sexually induced when their wifeys seduce them. Mostly, men love sexual invitations, appreciated, delighted in, and take pleasure in sexual enticements or temptations. Hence, tempted, stun and surprise your hubby by inviting him for lovemaking, and you turned out to be the seducer, and see how delighted he would feel when you do. Don't be ashamed or felt embarrassed or feel uncomfortable to flirt with your husband because he is already your husband. Nothing to worry about that. Just be like his mistress, his escort. Over 70% of men want sexual intercourse at least 2 or 3 times a week, while 60% above for women want sexual intercourse 2 or 3 times a month. Then, this is where your wisdom comes in as a woman. Understanding and good judgment is essential in this part if you want to keep your man. Send those mysterious women far away from your husband or partner's sight to protect your home, and then learn how to improve your bedroom performance and sexual effort, then we're good. Also be included, along with the 40% of women who are enjoying a healthier, progressive, and worthier marriage relationships with their husbands. Please keep in mind that our goal is to build a strong and powerful marriage relationships and partnership, a lovelier and progressive marriage, to make sure homes and family union and marriages are completely brought together. Please take note, our aim and purpose is to make sure homes and families are united. Applying everything you learn into practice and working on it with a heart. Build better and stronger marriage relationship.